They say without brows, people cannot recognize us. They did a study in dogs and children and babies. And they took brows off of photos of their mothers, and they didn't recognize them as well. If you feel like you do have issues with mascara running during the day, either use a primer underneath or just do a light layer. You really don't need funky chunky lashes for everyday wear. It can be a mess. At the end of the day, it's all down. You have a lot of dark fallout under your eyes. Regardless if you have contact lenses or not, any mascara is usually fine unless you might have a allergic reaction to a specific one. I've never encountered an issue with any clients with contact lenses. It's usually just the pressure that you're using when you're putting on the shadow on top, and also if it's a hard lens or a soft lens. Sometimes with the hard lenses it can be tough with the shadow, but with mascara I've never really encountered an issue like that. She still has a very good color in her eyelashes and in her brows, but there are some women who maybe they feel like their lashes have lost a lot of their color, they're not as hardcore, so they like to go with more of a brown or kind of a taupey color, and that's just fine. She's got an amazing shape. It looks like she has had a little bit of tattoo work done in the past, maybe not microneedling, but just some darkening up. There are some people that do have gland problems, and you'll see when their lashes are super short up here, it almost means that they have issues. And sometimes I've done women's makeup and I said, you might want to go get something checked out because something might not be right here. Just be careful about your brows. I know there's a lot of ladies who like to put more of a sparkle on their brow bone. I'm not really into that, but I do love to take something really nice and soft like that and just put it way up here on the brow bone. I know some women think, oh, the brow bone, and they do this whole area right here. You really don't have to do that. Just right under that eyebrow right there, just that little bit. And make sure you bring it all the way to the end. I know there's a lot of women who just kind of bring it out and they stop, so make sure you bring it all the way out, because you don't want to, that'll close your eye off and it'll also just make it appear a lot smaller. We don't need to bring the darkness all the way in. If we just keep it out on the outside, that's a good way to open up the eye. If you want to take it a touch further, tight lining is a good option. A lot of people like to tight line, and that is when you hit it on your waterline. I mean, this is if we want to go woo, and we just want to live it out. We're going for broke here. And then some people are against this, but I'm a big fan of it. I think it does really open up the eye. If you keep it on the outer third, it just kind of pops everything open. Your waterline here is that inner corner. You can use a lot of things. I like to just use a nice little pencil, and I like to go in, and you don't even have to really hit a lot of color. Just come in a little bit and take it on the outer 1/3. Some people like to do the top too. I'm not a huge fan of doing the top, but to each his own. It really is just playing around with things and seeing what works best for you and what you like. And then we can take this and just kind of soften that out a little bit. And this can be tricky for a lot of people. I mean, even doing my own makeup, I still am not a huge fan of it. It can make your, I mean, I love the way it looks, but it's a tough thing to do. Thank you so much for watching Prime Women's Guide to Beauty, where we are redefining what it means to be a woman over 50. If you enjoyed the video, please click like and subscribe.